been playing?
Well, seeing as you're talking then, Mark, what you been playing recently?
Oh, what haven't I been fucking playing? We've had so much time off, I've been playing bloody everything. And nothing at the same time. You know when you play a bunch of games and you try and think back to what you've been doing, and you're
nothing sunk in.
Don't remember a fucking thing. The one game that sticks out in my mind is one that I enjoyed the most. About 3/4 of the way through it, probably around about now. It's Ninja Theory's Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, which I've been playing and I've been enjoying. Talking about charity as well, Charles. It's when I bought this when they released it for that one day to raise money for the mental health charity in the UK, and they raised like £750,000 or something like that.
The main character, she suffers from
psychosis.
Sort of mental psychosis. There you go.
Yeah, she suffers from psychosis, and it plays really into the story as you're going through it.
Oh, the atmosphere of it is fucking fantastic. I'll give it that.
It's like with a set of headphones on. I mean, it is an engrossing game. It is phenomenal.
It's quite eerie, to a point where I was a little bit, I wouldn't say scared, but like, it felt like I was playing a horror game almost, because it was that.
It definitely
dark,
gets tense.
The atmosphere,
yeah. You definitely get tense. You get because obviously, the best way to play it is obviously through headphones. Because you get Senua, who's the lead character. You actually get her psychosis because they did the audio for it was recorded in a certain way. Like the voices you hear is actually it's like two microphones set up, and people walk around them talking, and they've set it up so it sounds like it's your inner ear, like it's in your head.
3D stereoscopic kind of.
Yeah, kind of like 3D full surround sound kind of thing. You can hear like someone behind you over your left shoulder, and you can feel it, and it's like one of the voices in her head talking.
Yeah. It's also built on the Unreal 4 engine, isn't it?
It is, yes.
It looks fucking brilliant, man. I mean, my mid to low powerful PC, I mean, I had to turn it down, and even with like everything on like medium to low, it looked fucking. I was like, wow, the Unreal 4 engine is a step up.
Yeah, it is. It is a absolutely gorgeous game. I mean, like I've got the new PC now with the GTX 1080. So I've got everything on Ultra, and it's ridiculous. It's a note above everything else that I've played so far. And the thing I absolutely adore about this game, other than the fact that one, it's single player, no multiplayer, no nothing tacked on. It's a pure story-driven, linear campaign or story. Is the fact that Ninja Theory did it off their own back. There's no publisher involved in this. They publish themselves. They practically made a AAA game for, I think it's like a quarter, probably even less than a quarter of the money it would take for a AAA game of the same like standard, same length, graphics and all sorts. They did it for like a quarter of the money, and apparently they're like 5-6 months ahead of schedule in terms of breaking even already. So, and they basically just proved to the world that you can do it. You can make a game of this caliber for less money and still make a profit. You can still turn a profit. They're doing really well. And
do you know what NVIDIA Ansel is?
NVIDIA Ansel, isn't that the photo?
Yeah, it's like an in-game sort of thing that NVIDIA in some games like support.
Yeah.
But one thing that I thought was quite interesting. For the more artsy type anyway. It's got like a version built in to the game. So you can go in, you can freeze the game, you can remove Senua if you wanted to, you can change like filters and everything, and you can get like really gorgeous looking screenshots in game. Yeah. I thought that was a pretty nice feature as well.
You can, and I think it's a wonderful feature, and that to me is a bit of a... It's a bit of well-deserved showing off, I suppose, on behalf of Ninja Theory, because they made a fucking gorgeous game.
It's also to show what the fucking Unreal 4 engine can do as well.
I know, yeah. I mean, like, it's... the only word I can use is gorgeous. It is. It's genuinely a beautiful game to look at. The art style...
The downside to the game, me personally, I found it a little bit... After a while, I was kind of like... a little bit arduous.
Yeah.
And a bit clunky. I suppose again, like it's not necessarily about that; it's about the atmosphere and everything. and it is in a certain sense to show off like the engine in the game. But I do think at certain points the gameplay suffers because of it.
Yeah, because obviously, like the game itself, because Ninja Theory are renowned. They're like an English Platinum. But like Platinum Games, like their combat. I personally, I really like Ninja Theory's combat. I really liked Enslaved, Odyssey to the West. I never managed to play the game they made on PS3, the first one. I can't remember what it's called now. That's got Blade in it or something like that. Heavenly Sword, that's it. They made that for the PS3 when that released as a launch game. That was meant to be quite good, but I never managed to get into that. But they also did DMC, the reboot of Devil May Cry, and the combat in that is just fucking superb. It's absolutely breathtaking how they've managed to. Like, I think when it first came out, it ran at 30 FPS, but they were using some trickery to make it look like it was running at 60 FPS, and the combat was fluid as hell. And then when they upped it to 60 FPS, it was still absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Quick, precise, combos galore. It was brilliant, and I think because of the story for this particular game, and it's kind of like it's a different atmosphere. It's not fast paced.
Yeah.
So they've toned back. It's the combat definitely feels toned back. It's very stripped down, back to basics. You block, you dodge, light attack, heavy attack, and that's pretty much it. I think there's a button for a special move every now and again, like a boost or something like that.
Yeah, I kind of liked them big bastards that you're sword fighting.
Yeah.
I kind of liked when you're having a go at one of them, and the voices that Senua hears in your head goes behind you like this, and it makes you like he's about to fucking come at you.
Yeah,
I thought that was a pretty cool feature.
It's really good what they've done with the whole, because they actually got people in when they were writing the story for this and recording it who actually suffer from psychosis. And they were able to give detailed descriptions of exactly what it is like to live with this kind of mental illness. So, and like the lady that plays Senua in the game with motion capture and actually acts as Senua, she actually went and spoke to these people and learned herself firsthand what it would be like to suffer from this particular mental illness. And I think, like, I've read things saying that people are like really adore what they've done in the game in terms of how they've tackled that particular topic. But like, for me personally, I just think it's just a brilliant story that they've got written down here. They've just really made something that's really intriguing, and you want to push through the sluggish combat, which pops up every now and again. Just even to do the unusual puzzles that they come up with, like the taking the shapes and then trying to find them in the environment.
Yeah,
which is just that I've never done anything like that in a game before. That, to me, that's a unique puzzle. It does repeat itself. Like I'm guessing because I haven't completed it yet, but I'm guessing that carries on. That is a mainstay as the puzzle for that game. But there's a mini love story in there as well, given what Senua is going to hell for. Well, I mean, it's Norse mythology, so hell's actually the goddess of death. But I don't know. It's really all I can say about the game is it's gorgeous, and I would buy it again if I could. I would, yeah. I would definitely, because I like Ninja Theory as a developer. I think they're brilliant, and I would like to support them any way I can.
Do you like ninjas?
I love ninjas. And I love their theories on relativity.